Hi, J. Frederick Smith here, Continental Realty of Jacks. We are at 2658 Trollie Lane. We're going to be looking at this townhouse here. It's unit number 3 right in front of us. Just to give you a quick view of what the neighboring townhomes look like and what they look like across the parking lot. You do have a parking lot here. You got some apartments right there. A giant pile of trash. I'm not sure exactly what that's all about, but hey, there it is. And you know how many of these are rentals? I don't know. What they're renting for? Don't know that either. But I certainly will find that out for you if you have an interest in this property. So I didn't really have a look at the street, but as you can see, there's more of these townhomes across the way there. And then there's more apartments, the Trollie Lane apartments, just right down here. Not even, across the street, but over a little kitty corner. We're gonna see that, or you see that garbage truck that's there. In any case, let's go ahead and get inside. And just have a good look around on the inside of the property, since we've got kind of a pretty good feel of what we're seeing on the outside of this place. We got to get the key out of this box. Sorry, you're not allowed to see that code. It's open, or it's about to be. Lots of mosquitoes right now. We are in the hot part of summer here in the middle of July, and oh my gosh, the mosquitoes are just horrible. So I want to get in quick because I'm getting chewed up. All right, here we go. 2958 Trollie, walking on the inside. So right away, what we've got is a little staircase here off to the left. The living room is some kind of a vinyl floor. I can't tell if it's vinyl plank or not, but probably is. It could also be sheet vinyl. If it's sheet vinyl, they did a nice, no, it's definitely vinyl plank. Yeah, I can see some of the joints. So yes, and as I look down this way, I can see definitely that this is a vinyl plank floor. So anyway, living room isn't that big. There's this little dividing thing here. Probably has a furnace in one end and maybe a closet at the other. Well, a big closet at this end. The knob for this door, which is the double bifold door, is almost at the right place. I mean, it definitely works. I like them on this side, but this is okay. At least it's not down here at this end, which is just a waste of a knob in my opinion. Kitchen floor is tile. And the cabinets are oak with some updated pulls. These are paper wrapped in plastic as far as the drawers go. Press board, Countertop is Formica. It is has some wear. I've seen worse, but a little cleanup. You might be able to hide some of the damage here. Some white caulk would be good in the seams. The doors, cabinets are kind of dirty. They definitely need to be cleaned out. Let's see. Not soft close hinges, but that's the way it goes. Nice new dishwasher. Black electric glass top oven and a nice stainless refrigerator. The vent hood is a nice stainless vent hood. We've got fluorescent lights on the ceiling here. In the what would be the dining area, there is a small flush mount light. The electric panel, since it's right here, looks relatively new, square D. It is not the one anyway that I can think. I don't think it is anyway. It doesn't look like the one that is the recalled panel. This is a new panel. And these are all GFCI circuit breakers, which is really nice. okay, in some ways. That means you don't have to have the GFCI in other places. The bad news about that is that your GFCI breakers do go off every once in a while. You're going to have more resets for those than you would a normal breaker. The back porch has a little storage space. Pretty dirty. The cement's pretty dirty. The little back area behind that, pretty dirty. Needs some cleaning up. But, you know, you easily could get out there, repaint that back wall, repaint the door, repaint the cement. I mean, and mainly what we're talking about is paint and sweeping. And do something about all the bark dust or the bark chips that are there piled up and the grass growing in the cracks. You can have a nice little back patio. This is probably supposed to be a screen porch. In fact, I know it is, but you know, it doesn't really have what I'd want for a screen porch. It's just too grungy. It just really needs a tune-up. And let me get rid of that little light and let's put a ceiling fan there if that's going to be a screen porch. So, you know, I can get a little breeze. All right, so from the kitchen, we step into a very small little pocket bathroom. This is just a half bath with a sink, drop-in sink, maybe a new faucet, at least a newer faucet. Looks nice. You know, and then the little holders for your toothbrushes and soap and whatnot. This is probably the original vanity that was installed here when this place was built. Tile floors, the small tiles, and they're in good shape, although they're really dirty. Definitely need some cleaning. The grout lines in this are supposed to be almost white, not quite white, but as you can see, you know, that's not what we've got. It should be closer to what we're seeing here than what we're seeing there. So a scrub brush will make a lot of difference to this bathroom. Toilet is not new, but seems to be in good shape. I am not seeing any leaks or anything. For the gentleman who happened to be using this restroom, there is a big mirror here, so if you happen to be standing at the toilet, well, you can watch the action from the big mirror. Not a mirror on this side, which is where I would have expected it, but hey, you know, it's what it is. All right, so one little bathroom. I actually expected to see a closet for the understairs, but that's okay. Now this is the other side of that little divider, and yeah, as I thought, there is a place for the furnace here, which looks like it's in good shape. Comfort Maker. Not really familiar with that brand, but that's okay. It's nice and clean. I'm not seeing any issues with it. There's some instructions written here in Sharpie on what to get and how to do it for replacing the filter, which is nice. Maybe, you know, that was there so that the owner of the property could tell the tenants what they needed to do in order to change that filter and how often it needed to be done. Clean filter makes a lot of difference to how well it operates and also the life of the furnace. So that's our downstairs floor. All the bedrooms are upstairs. You know, it's not bad. It's actually rent ready down here. And I mean, a little bit of tune up, but nothing that is desperate, right? Okay, going up the newly carpeted stairs. We've got new carpet here on the staircase going up. There is a handrail on one side. The handrail doesn't go all the way to the floor though. Really, this rail should be on the outside wall with the handrail going all the way down to the bottom step. But, you know, it's what it is. Same kind of plank flooring upstairs that we saw downstairs. Let's just take a turn here and look in this first bathroom. So we've got the tile floors up here in the bathroom. Thank you for that. It's good to have tile because it's definitely resistant to water. We've got a tile surround around the tub and opaque windows. Thank you so much. So nobody gets to look in while you're in the bathroom, at the toilet, or taking your shower and actually see it. But it still lets in light, which we love. Now, this needs some cleanup. It's dirty. You know, definitely needs some new grout. And the grout is important because not only does it make the bathroom look better, but it keeps water out of the walls, and you definitely don't need any of that. Along the tile floor here, we do not have a rubber base cove. And because of that, this grout line that runs along the toilet seam really needs to be kept caulked up nice, because that's the typical place that water gets down into your floor and causes rot. Okay, so it does need a little cleanup, but not too bad. There's no shower curtain. There's no shower door. My recommendation is that you put a glass shower door here. Will do a much better job of keeping water off the floor than a curtain ever possibly could. Okay, shower curtains ruin homes. Glass shower doors save homes. Yeah, they're more expensive, but I'll tell you what. You put in a glass shower door so that you don't have water hitting the floor. Oh, yeah, and the little corner things, yeah, they don't help. Don't even try to say that that's going to do anything. Those don't help at all. Okay, they don't help. The amount of help is minuscule compared to a shower door. You have kids in this tub, that shower curtain is open, they're splashing around. Guess where the water's going? Right there. Down into your floor, which means the ceiling on the lower, into the wood. Now you've got rot. Pretty soon this floor starts getting soft, the tiles start cracking, and yeah, you paid $1,000 for the shower door if you put it in, but now you got $10,000 worth of repair because you used a curtain. I think the shower door is cheaper. That's just my opinion. Okay, obviously I have one. Toilet looks good. Little tiny vanity. This is not original, but it's still okay. You know, it's just a little guy, and with the drop-in or the one-piece top and sink. The faucet is not new, but it's newer. It definitely needs a little scrubbing, as you can see underneath it there. But you know, the chrome itself looks pretty good. Then you've got this brushed nickel medicine cabinet that's pretty big, but also dirty, needs some clean out. And then a couple of a triple light vanity bar at the top. Okay, AC definitely is working. The vents are open, and I can feel the air blowing down in here. That's nice. The paint in this house is good. This off color, it's kind of a taupey brown, light enough. You can see the difference between that and the white. You can see it on the ceiling and the wall. Light enough that it doesn't make it feel like a cave. Dark enough that it's probably going to hide some staining and give some contrast between the ceiling. That I like. Okay, so moving on here, in the little hallway, we do have probably a linen closet. Bifold door. It's not connected at the top. It needs one of the little pins is missing. You can see here the hole. It doesn't go down in very far. This would not be good really for much because these shelves are so small. I mean, look at here. It's barely the length of my hand. Okay, so you think about how you fold your towels. You know, it would be hard to get them in there. But you could if you folded them correctly. And there's enough shelves that you could probably at least get your towels in here. I don't think you're getting sheets. Okay, next bedroom I think is going to be the master. We have a nice new ceiling fan on the ceiling. Double door closet here on this side, which is, I'd say 6 feet by 2.5 feet. So definitely big enough, with a bar and a shelf and plenty of access to get to that shelf. Thank you so much. It's actually at the correct height. You know, I love it when people build things the way they should be. A lot of times we see these bars way up high or way down low. Doesn't do anybody any, well, I mean, you know, if the bar was down a little bit lower, that'd be okay, but not too much. The room itself is good size. That may be 14 feet by 20 feet or 22 feet, something like that, with 2 nice windows letting in the light. You've got a second closet back here in this corner. I was really hoping what I was going to see when I looked here was a bathroom. off the master, but no, just a smaller second closet. It's maybe 3 feet by 3 feet. There is a shelf and a bar, so you know it's okay, but darn, a lot of opportunity there for a bathroom. Too bad it isn't happening. This is a 2-bedroom unit. The other bedroom is appointed about the same, not quite as big, maybe 12 feet by 18 feet. Also has 2 closets. They're not as big either. This one is maybe 4 by 3 feet, shelf and bar. And then this one does have the double doors, but it also, well, no, it's pretty close. 6 feet by 2.5, so about the same size as the other. The room isn't as big. This also has a shelf in the bar and a nice ceiling fan. So both bedrooms look nice. The whole upstairs is nice. The painting is good. The texture is good. They actually did a beautiful job of repairing any wall damage or whatnot in this townhome. I don't know what's in the attic, but the access, of course, is right at the top of the stairs. I wish that the linen closet was a little bit bigger. They definitely need a tiny bit of work in the bathroom here, just basically clean up. So, you know, all things considered, I think this is a nice little townhome. The downer for me, really, is that it's in a neighborhood of apartments, which is sad. Now, this part of Jacksonville is good, but what is this particular street like? You know, you need to go to crimemapping.com, put in the address, and see. With the number of apartments that are here, that might be a concern. The outside is not very well kept, which is typical for apartment living. Unless there's maintenance crews keeping it clean, homeowners really don't worry too much about it, and that means, you know, you end up with debris everywhere, which is unfortunate. Doesn't mean that the neighborhood necessarily is bad, but it definitely is an eyesore and something that's going to cause your rents to be lower. People are going to see the trash and they're going to, I don't think so. Might be nice inside, but I'm not living in this neighborhood. Even if the neighborhood is relatively crime-free. Something to consider. So anyway, 2658 Trollie Lane, unit number 3, townhome, 2-story. Not super updated. I do like the floors, I like the paint, I like the doors, I like the oil bronze colored handles, knobs everywhere. Thank you so much for keeping things the same. I appreciate the fact that there's some new appliances in here. You know, one thing I didn't see, washer and dryer hookups. Yeah, so I can call and ask about that. But we didn't see any washer dryer hookups. So maybe out in that storage shed off of the screen porch. Yeah, possibly. I don't think so. But if it's any place, that's where it would, well, you know what? We should just go, let's just go take a quick peek and see for certain. If I can get this thing open without too much pain here. Okay. Laundry? Yes, no? A lot of action on the door. Okay. I'm glad I came out and looked, because here's your hot water tank, which is a new Rude tank sitting in a pan. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Ventilation, perfect. Hot water hookups for your washer and for your dryer. So they built this little shed thing here, I think specifically for this. This does not look like it's original, especially with the little globe light sitting there, you know. But at least we've got hookups for washer dryer, so you do have laundry facilities. Okay, so there's a check in the favor of this place. Your little space here outdoor really needs some help. Okay, so once again, we're 2658 Trollie Lane, unit number 3. My biggest issue with this place really has to do with the exterior of the home and the neighbors. It doesn't really have to do with the inside, because I think for a rental property, it's really good. It's really good. Hard surface floors everywhere except on the staircase, which is fine. And, you know, all things considered, I like it. So, rents, don't ask me yet. I can definitely check that for you, and I'll get back to you and let you know. Hopefully this video was helpful. We're going to go ahead and get out of here, and I will see you at the next one.